What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if do you know all these pickaxes. So the first one is if you get a zombie and you place the zombie in a little contraption like here, the zombie actually won't burn, but if you look through these honey blocks you can actually shoot through. So if you're really good, you can like shoot through the gaps. You can't shoot here, but you can shoot there. Things you can also shoot in the middle, but it's really hard. But this one it's easy. Sad thing is you can't punch through it. You can't punch. You can't damage things through it with your fists. That you can't do. But what you can do is if you use an ender pearl and pull into these blocks, you're in this block and you will actually not take any suffocation damage. So you can do this with a lot of blocks. Like if I go up here and I do it with this tree, I go in the tree, but I'm taking damage and I died. So you can take suffocation damage, but when you use ender pearl, you can actually pull into blocks. The one thing is, if you pull once, then you're in this block. But if to get in that block and you pull again, then you'll be one block higher. Which means if you just keep spamming it, you'll always go one block higher. Which is a downfall, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Which means if you go ender pearl, use the ender pearl, you go, now I'm one block out, but I'm still in this block. If I use the pearl again, I'm one block above it. One block up, one block up, one block up, one block up, one block up. And the thing is, I don't think the mobs will take suffocation damage. So you can actually trap mobs or endermites in like that. So now I'm on top. But what you also can do is you can throw it upwards. And then you can just land up there. Instead of clicking every time, like if you're running away from somebody, having to click every time is not gonna be useful. So you can just teleport up, almost like I did. But, so you can teleport up. Another thing you can do with the honey blocks is you can take these blocks and I'm just a little bit above it and I throw. Then I'm gonna land here on the block. And I'm gonna look up and I throw. And that's how I can like go up. Because if you were a player, to get up this, it would be, you'd have to like do some parkour, you have to use like wind charge. I don't know, you can actually get up here, I think, with wind charges. So you're gonna have to wind charge your way up and it's just gonna be hard. But if you have ender pearls, you can just froze. And the thing is, you can build it on your base in a way that if you just aim there, you can just quick, no, I missed. But if you do it right, you can just aim it like that, and then when you click, you'll land. So then I can just throw another one, so I can just keep clicking. Another pixel fact is actually this looks like it's a solid block, right? It looks like it's even with the other blocks, but actually if you look, it's not. It looks even, but it's actually not. You can actually see maybe it's like 1 pixel shorter than normal blocks, which means if you go and run over soul speed, you will actually soul sand, you'll actually be able to take lava damage, and then you'll die. But one thing about that is that if you take soul speed, yes, you will take lava damage, but not always. If I, for example, go to this and I run, you see there's a middle. In other words, if I go like this and I walk in a straight line, I won't take damage. But as soon as you go a little bit off course, you're taking a lot of damage. And so that could actually be very useful for your base, for things like that. You can actually make, if you, because you just need to align your player, and then you only have to do it once. You only have to click, like, or not click, but you only have to press one button, and everything will be fine. Like if I go here, and I eat, all I need to do is align myself. Like now I'm aligned, so I can only press forward, and I'm good. I'm not gonna take any damage. You won't take damage till you are like this. So like I'm not taking no damage, I'm not taking damage. If I quickly change my to very close more, you can see that as soon as my player steps off of this block, or just have a few pixels off of this block, it will actually start to give burning damage. So you can actually make a few traps like that. You can also, if you go here and you're on a trap, we have said you can, where's my bow? I don't know. You can shoot a bow through here, but you can also shoot ender pearls through here. Which makes this special is that you can go, you can land, and then you can just align yourself and ender pearl. It's sometimes hard to get it right every single time, but it's not impossible, but it can be really hard to align it every single time. Because all you have to do is shift and look between this block. So if somebody's chasing me over there about a slime or Lonnie, I can just go like this and then I can shoot. And that can actually get you easily through walls. And even if you land in between them, like I showed earlier, you'll just be inside one of the blocks. You'll still not take any suffocation damage. But you will take damage for the pull. The pulling into the blocks does do a lot of damage. But except for that, you're good. A last thing I think, if you go and I just need to eat first. But if I go in creative and I get myself a bow and I get a zombie and I take the zombie and I place it in the hole like there. Wait, wrong side. This is where the zombie is supposed to be. So he's in that hole, you know? And then let me just get rid of this one. Why is it taking burning damage? Oh. I'm gonna do that. Why is it gonna stop burning? What? This is not how it's supposed to go. Okay, if I put a zombie in there now, and I climb in here, and I break this block, and I go here. Even though I can't see the zombie, I can still damage it by like throwing it upwards. But actually, you can actually shoot it through the pressure plate. It will still activate the pressure plate, but still go through. So if you aim like this, it still activates the pressure plate, but it will still go until it hits a block. Like now, it's activating the pressure plate, but it's going further and hitting the zombie, which means this isn't like a full, it doesn't feel like the full pixel, because you can do this and it can sometimes go through. Only problem with this is it's hard to make sure the arrows doesn't land here, they land just a little bit above, like this. They're hitting the zombie, but they're also activating the pressure plate, which means you can make a few cool contraptions with that. But that's it for this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you liked it.